Yesterday's announcement is a sea change after about 65 years of poor US and Cuban relations. Of course, in 1959, Fidel Castro came to power, and in 1961, America formally ended diplomatic relations with Cuba. Of course, what happened between now and then, there was the Bay of Pigs disaster, and then, of course, the Cuban Missile Crisis, in which the Cuban government secretly positioned Soviet Union nuclear missiles on the island with the intention of targeting the US mainland. So ever since 1961, there's been a very controversial embargo which bans American companies from doing any business with Cuba. There's also been, of course, a lot of secret Cuban to US migrations. There's about 1.2 million Cubans who currently live in the US. A lot of them would have been enemies of the Castro regime, so they're not happy about this development. And then, of course, President Obama's enemies in Congress. Of course, the only people who can get rid of the embargo are Congress themselves, and many of the Republican challengers for the presidency now in 2016 of Cuban links. Jeb Bush, his wife is a Cuban American. Marco Rubio is the son of Cuban immigrants himself. So a lot of people aren't happy with these developments. They're pointing to Cuba's poor human rights record and, of course, that history of hostility with America. So while it was a historic announcement yesterday by President Barack Obama and Raul Castro of Cuba, backed by Pope Francis, there's a long way to go on the political side of this, and this could yet be derailed.